Shout out to everybody out there on White Street. You already know what it is. Salute to everybody.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to SteveBussaGS. We got another scorecard reaction for y'all, and you already know what it is. Let's get it. Alright, Jagz Nation, stand up. This is an experimental week. This is a big week. This is the first time I've ever done this in the history of my channel. And this is for a couple of reasons. Number one, you guys smashed the poll that I put out. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this type of content where I let you guys kind of pick what's going to be happening for the following week. I think it's a dope way to interact. My own personal opinion, I've always felt like if I do the same artist back to back to back like that the views won't be good because people will be tired of looking at it. The alternate way of thinking is, hey, I want to go and actually get like a really good feel for an artist by listening more than maybe like one song a week from them or something like that, and their fan base may appreciate it more, so the views may be better. I don't know which one's going to be right. This is going to be a test week. If it goes over well, the videos perform well, we'll put up another poll for one of the upcoming weeks and pick a new artist that we want to go and deep dive into and leave it up to you savages to go and vote. With that being said, do me a favor, run the gauntlet, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, little bell notification guy. We about to hop into this. Let me know down in the comments below. Do you like this format? Like, talk to me. I try to like curate some of the channel to what you guys are interested in. You know what I'm saying? Do you like deep diving into an artist more than just like giving them a little shine here and there? You know what I'm saying? Like this is, I need the community to talk to me on this one. I'll be very active in the comments. Let me know. So we're starting off today with Nigerian Gangster, but this will be one song for Jesse each day this week, Monday through Friday. There's a huge time zone difference, plus with how my work schedule goes, it's already probably like late morning Tuesday for you guys if you're in Nigeria right now. This is my Monday time schedule for recording, so it's a little backwards. Just trust me, by the end of the week you guys will have 5 new tracks from Jesse that the quality team went through, picked out, and we're gonna hop into. Cool. With that being said, Nigerian Gangster, you're up. Let's see what it's hitting for. We have a video. Let's get it. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's connect the headphones. And go.
It is the most corrupt nation that I have ever covered. I've been there 25 years ago, and I've been there as recently as last year.
He walks into the spot. See his pimpin' never stops. Cranberry and Ciroc shots, chillin' on them rocks. He listens for the cops. He can hear the ticking of the clocks. It's the tale of a chicken and the fox.
This is a very, very different flow right off the bat. He's using very quick stanzas, so he's actually putting in like the rhyme scheme in singular bars, so you're getting 4 rhyme patterns per bar. So every 2 lines, you have the rhyme scheme that starts for the half bar, end of the first line, second half bar, end of the actual first bar series, which is 2 lines. Interesting. Not as melodic, definitely more hip-hop based than what we've had from him before with some of like the reggae tones and stuff like that. Let's see how consistent, if he keeps that same rhyme pattern up here, right? That is going to be the mark here of someone who is very, very good. It's hard to keep that kind of consistency with that constant hitting of the same rhyme scheme up for an elongated period of time. That'll be your stamp of someone who's like, you know, really, really not forcing it and able to push it. Or does it start to sound forced? Does it start to sound not good? So that's what we'll be looking at flow-wise. Content-wise, it sounds like there's going to be more storytelling of a track, which, historically speaking, you guys already know I'm not the hugest fan of the storytelling tracks, but we still have a good appreciation for him, and we'll see if he manages to tie in some dope bars. Let's go. Bring it on.
It is the most corrupt nation that I have ever covered. I've been there 25 years ago, and I've been there as recently as last year.
He walks into the spot. See his pimpin' never stops. Cranberry and Ciroc shots, chillin' on them rocks. He listens for the cops. He can hear the ticking of the clocks. It's the tale of a chicken and the fox. Hands still shaking from the shock, damn itching never stops. Intuition on top, kitchen isn't locked. Still listen if anybody knocks. Vision never stops, how he never listened to his pops. And now he wishing he was ready for the mission. He was too young to listen. Guns gone missing, he on the television. From New York to Bristol, one hell of a mission, even on the intermission. Now give it up for that Nigerian gangster. You move too fast, they might blast ya. Streets is after police, they might catch ya. It's a fact, the next man be your actor. Too hot to capture, backdoor contractor.
This is interesting. So this is, he first of all, he kept that rhyme scheme going this entire time. He's still doing it. So I'm glad I chose to point that out in the beginning instead of waiting until we were a verse into this. This is dope. He's one of the things that I like about what this is doing. There's a weird emphasis on the issues being the youth here. I don't know. This is what's standing out to me, right? Because with a lot of the other stuff that I've seen from Nigerian culture in hip hop has been like kind of like an emphasis on primarily on like the government, right? Like which is essentially the older generation. You know what I'm saying? So you're looking at the much older generations that pretty much lock down the government and control things. Now, when we did Mode 9, there's a lot of talk. You guys kind of educated me on cults, right? And how that's kind of like the gangs that you guys have, which is definitely mostly in like college and shit like that, which would be what we're talking about now, which is like the younger generations and stuff. It's really cool for me as somebody who's like observing the culture and trying to educate myself to see how that is now tying into other parts of the music. He's talking about how like he never had time to listen to his pops, didn't listen to what his dad said. Like, so like, again, the emphasis on the problematicness is being on the younger generation. He didn't go and have a legal gun. This isn't somebody out there just doing recklessness. He went and stole it from the pops. Like, it's very, very interesting to see how this is all tying together. Cadence-wise, flow-wise, and shit like that, I'm in. It's definitely locking in. I didn't want to pause it. He was doing really well with just keeping the aggression on the track. Listen to the music theory. Wow, it just pushes it through. It doesn't make you want to stop and go back and kind of analyze. It's just like we're all listening to the story together. It's like watching a movie. I like that.
Gone missing, he on the television. From New York to Bristol, one hell of a mission.
Hold on, bring that back a little bit more because this is the part I was just talking about.
Damn itching never stops. Intuition on top, kitchen isn't locked. Still listen if anybody knocks. Vision never stops, how he never listened to his pops. And now he wishing he was ready for the mission. He was too young to listen. Guns gone missing, he on the television. From New York to Bristol, one hell of a mission, even on the intermission. Now give it up for that Nigerian gangster. You move too fast, they might blast you. Streets.
He didn't have to knee my guy in the dick for no reason, though. Like, come on. That was unnecessary. You're already running up with a gun. It was entirely unnecessary to knee this man in his cock. Like, that's, come on, don't do that. That's not cool.
That Nigerian gangster. You move too fast, they might blast ya. Streets is after police, they might catch ya. It's a fact, the next man be your actor. Too hot to capture, backdoor contractor. Cruising a Mazda, chased by the Lasper. Pace getting faster, plates say Alaska. Registration is a fake from Madagascar. Ungrateful, he unfaithful. Do anything he paid to and everybody hates you. It's a
Let's go. Okay. Yeah. He's hitting on all cylinders right here. Plus, can we talk about the music? It's not even the beat. Like, you see him, what is that? The trumpet? I'm terrible with instruments, right? The brass on this? Yeah. That shit is hitting. That's what makes it sound, it sounds like kind of like the old school shit when you were watching them on cartoons and stuff like that. When you had like the cop chases on like old school TV, you would have those really, really heavy horns in like the chase scenes and shit like that. I think it's doing a really good job of putting me into that.
Is a fake from Madagascar. Ungrateful, he unfaithful. Do anything he paid to and everybody hates you. It's a wonder how he make do. They too late to underrate you. I'm talking M, talking ice, talking Weezy. Too hot for TV, believe me, it's easy. I'm talking Jazzy, I'm talking Banky, I'm talking Nigerian swag, I'm talking swanky. Now fuck it, this is the chapter, the cap.
I personally love when hip-hop artists salute other hip-hop artists, which is very contradictory. Fuck you, I know I wake up and choose violence. We enjoy putting people's heads on pikes, but for the culture and not my own selfish, violent desires, I like seeing shit like that. I think that's good for the culture. I think that's super dope to uplift each other. I know at least a good portion of them, are affiliates, like people that he bangs with, either like personally, you know what I'm saying, or label wise, whatever. But it's still dope to see. And it put it in. It didn't feel forced. It felt, it obviously didn't necessarily have to do with the story being told, but the fact that he is now explaining all of this is tying into what you guys have visible for the idea of a Nigerian gangster as far as media and publicity goes there. That is dope. It's a good salute. And I think the way that he did it, it's still a concept track. Like, storytelling tracks are still concept tracks, right? But it didn't take it out because it's still on brand for what the title was. If he wasn't talking about Nigerian gangsters and the song was about fucking, I don't know, rainbow unicorns and shit like that, and he decided to just randomly out of nowhere give a shout out to everybody, that's not on brand. That's not tying it into the theme of the track. He did it in a manner where he was able to do the shout-outs, but at the same time, it was tying into the theme Nigerian gangsters, which was super dope. I appreciate that.
And master, Nigerian gangster. Can't see me, all you hear is my laughter. Gold is what I'm after, silver and alabaster. I'm a bastard, I'm a goon, I'm a pastor. See, I'm a real G, I'm a actor. Contractor, we move bricks like a tractor. I'm a singer, producer, and I'm a rapper. I'm talking VEC, I'm talking Fino, I'm talking Olamide, I'm talking Gino, I'm talking English, I'm talking Nigerian lingo. I'm around, baby girl, I'm talking Mandingo.
Let's go! Talk your shit, Jagz. I ain't need to know all that, but good for you, my guy. Salute.
Bounce, let it breathe. I'm talking real shady business. Too hot for TV, believe me, motherfucking pimpin' ain't easy. Here's to the dream, to the green, white, green. All hail the machine and pray to the queen. Yeah, from Saudi Arabia to Greece. Peace, I pray let your favor increase. And chains on our feet, slaves from the east. Stay for the feast to make way for the beast. Mary Jane that I keeps is AK for the streets. I'ma lay in my sheets every day, plenty weeks. It's murder, OJ when I creeps. Dre on the beats, it's okay for the freaks. I hustle in my dreams, no play when I sleep. Monday to Sunday, I need more days of the week. Now here's to the dream, I'm awake when I sleep. I ache at my feet and I'ma take, I'ma keep. Now tell me, are you fake or you deep? Are you great, are you weak? Are you ape or you sheep? Yeah. Now
Yo, he's fucking nasty, man. Jesse Jagz is a fucking problem. Like, let it be said on record. Jesse Jagz is a fucking problem. Not only is the rhyme scheme entirely consistent throughout, the music theory entirely consistent throughout, it's entirely thematic throughout. He's been going off for 3 minutes. Like, it's a little catchy too. It moves. I don't know. My problem with dealing with these type of tracks when you have storytelling tracks is I never listen to them more than once. Like, I feel like once you've heard a storytelling track, and I know I might be in a very, very minority with this because historically speaking, people love storytelling tracks. It's never just been my cup of tea. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like once I know where the story goes and how it's ending, like, there's no reason for me to revisit it. I got the moral of the song. I see what they were saying. I took it away. I internalize it. I fuck with it. I move on. So for me, it doesn't have the commercial viability or the replay value. Those are like the two big knocks out of it. He does a good job on the replay value to where this is still a groovy ass track. The music is fucking dope. The rhyme scheme keeps it moving. So, like, a lot of times with storytelling tracks, it feels like it drags on because it's like watching a movie. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't have the pacing. The pacing on storytelling tracks historically is always slow. Pull up any storytelling track historically that's done numbers and is relevant historically. It all goes very, very slow pacing. Which is cool if you're following it along like a movie, but like if you've already seen the movie, it's kind of like, yeah, get to the point. He makes this still kind of bop a little bit. Because he was so consistent with that rhyme pattern from beginning to end, which he now has an A, B, B, A, B, B, A, B, B for fucking over 3 minutes now, like, I can't say this doesn't have replayability. Like, you can't say that. It still moves.
get ready for the beast. The whole earth gon' shake when I speaks. There's an earthquake in my sheets. The earth bakes from the snakes
Like, that shit just slaps. Come on, man. My guy's going in.
and the creeks. Heard they was waiting for Jacob's defeat, yeah. I heard it was a major retreat at bay on my bait, just the Asian fleet. For I am made strong, they was made to be weak. I came to scorch him, I tamed the scorpion. To get things to Compton, Spain to Austin, Ukraine to Boston. Goddamn, I'm awesome. My flow smoother than Johnson's and Johnson. Now here's to the captain and the master, to every Nigerian gangster. As love gets colder, light shine all over. It's the story of a soldier, 5 stars on my shoulder. Born in a vision, an extra celestial life form is living in the fetal position. Mama always told me, said life is a mission, but it's my decision. I was too young to listen. I read what was written, surely it was forbidden. For loving is religion. It came down in the form of a dove and a pigeon. See, I'm in a prison, conscripted in the system. I rose through the division. Oh, forget. Shout out to all the Nigerian gangsters worldwide. That's what it is.
With his last year. Fine. So what? 35 years old. That's what that nation is. Now here's America.
I fuck with it. I'm a fan. I fuck with Jesse just so much. I hope I get the opportunity to interview him at some point because, like, he's a problem. He's like the full package too. I fuck with him, man. All right, let's go. Let's pull it up. What we got going on? All right. Yeah, we're fans. I'm a fan. Is that at least 3? That's at least 3. So he's officially a fan on the channel. 3 for 3. Target audience for this. Probably not, right? Like, I'm not Nigerian, so I probably wasn't the intended target audience. But I still like the principles of what he's talking about. I like the sound. I like the song. Maybe content-wise wasn't directly directed at me, but the song still bangs, and I still feel like I feel included. You know what I'm saying? He said the Nigerian gangsters all around the world. It's mentality. I would like to think that my listening shit is part of that. You feel me? So I'm gonna put yeah. But you know, kinda. Proper setting for this. Damn. See, this is my thing. It's hard to really place this because of the horns and shit like that and how it was going. This is kind of like road trip music for me too. Like, I could definitely see myself taking a little 5-hour drive, throwing this on and shit like this, and just fucking laid back, letting those fucking horns blare out the whip and shit like that. Yeah, I'm feeling road trip music. Bars and lyrics, yeah, he snapped on this. I'm gonna give it a 22 out of 25. He was going on. The rhyme scheme was super clean. The delivery was super dope. I'm giving him another 22. He snapped on it. Didn't switch it up. There wasn't a few flows and murder off him, so I can't give it like above that. I'm thinking 22s with bias and shit like that. Again, not my cup of tea as far as like the overall arcing as far as storytelling tracks goes. I can't give it any lower than a 22. He was fucking going off on it. Now the beat selection, 15 out of 15. Sound quality mixing, 15 out of... Stop it. That shit was dope. Effectiveness? Oof. I would say 10 out of 10. I'm going to say a couple things. Number one, know your market. If you're posting this primarily in Nigeria and you come out with a song called Nigerian Gangster, yes, the effectiveness is going to make motherfuckers flock to you. They're going to love it. I think as far as the music goes, it appeals to a lot of people. The content-wise was relevant. It wasn't like stupid sauce. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was all relevant. It was all relatable. You know what I'm saying? Enjoyability, I would go as far as to give this a 10, to be honest with you. I would send this to people after the first time listening to it. Would definitely repeat this. I would throw it on a playlist. 94 out of 100. That's my score. 94 out of 100. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know down in the comments below. What song do you think is coming tomorrow? Let me know. Vote down in the comments. I got a list to pick from, but maybe I can be persuaded. As always, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I will catch y'all on the next one. Let's go.